Hello students, this is second part of project identification of the project management unit second. The fourth point is the dimensions of project. Basically, dimensions project is very important aspect of the project identification, and project identification cannot be completed without identifying its characteristics. And every project has three basic dimensions: the input dimension, output dimension, social cost and benefits dimensions. So basically the inputs is what this is the characteristics of project, define what the project will consume in terms of raw materials, energy, manpower, finance and organizational setup. Second thing is output. Output to basically of project to define what the project will generate in the forms of goods and services and employment and revenue, etc. And third thing is social cost and benefit. Social cost and benefit, it is every project has an impact on the society, and so it is essential to evaluate carefully the sacrifice which the society will require, and to make the benefits that will occurs to the society from given project. Particularly, you just understand the benefits and sacrifice of the project which is the society has to be given. Then the input set to set up the project can come from the different sources such as government agencies and credit and financial institution, non-government organization, and such as chamber of commerce and industries, inter-institutional groups, technical consultancies, and international collaboration also. So all these things are very important, and they affect the particular things. And sixth point is need of project identification. Why we go for the project identification? It is already discussed in the first thing, and then now I want to discuss with you the need for the project identification. Why we go for project identification, or why and entrepreneurs moves to the project identification, and identification is necessary for the project when we start a new project or ventures. So project identification is very important basically because we need the project identification due to the following reasons. There are various reasons to understand. First thing is identifying the projects become the accelerator agent of economic development. This is the first reasons because any project become the accelerator agent of the economic development. That's why to identification is necessary. Second reason is the initiate the development of basic infrastructure and environment. To initiate the development and basic infrastructure of environment, that means then the project identification is necessary. And the third thing is they have to long term beneficials and consequences also. Benefits and consequences also there, and that's why project identification is necessary. Fourth reason is the project provide the guidelines for the future patterns of activities and services to be undertaken by an enterprises. So it is also necessary. And fifth point is in the course of time, identify the project being necessary changes in the society, and project communication commitment are normally not received. Project also lead the social culture development of the peoples. So basically these are the 7 reasons which is very important for to understand the need of the project identification. Then the sixth point is process of project identification, how the project identified and the things. So basically there is an input, output, and social cost and benefits, and location and counseling services. These are the 5 points which is involves in process of project identification. Project identification involves the assessment and evaluation of the number of characteristics of projects such as inputs, output, social cost, benefits, and location and consultancy services. Now the input basically the term which is we use into the suitable project, identifying the suitable project. First of all SWOT analysis are to be done, in respect of resources available at the disposals of enterprises. So various inputs resources refers to the like raw materials, energy, manpower, finance, and organizational structure and etc. Output is also necessary. Already discussed in above things the needs of the dimension of project. So basically the output is the determine helped in determine the what the project will be generated in the forms of goods and services, in the employment, in the revenue terms and etc. Quality and quantity of all outputs and should be clearly analyzed before the proposal project is undertaken. Then social cost and benefits also another important aspect of process of project identification. Every project has an impact on the society, so it is essential to evaluate the carefully sacrifice of the society and will be required make the benefit that will be occurs to the society. Fourth is location. It is basically essential to take into account and the initiatives choice of the location where the project proposals to be set up, because location is very important things in the selection of project site and other things, because the project will be scale depends on the size of the project. So basically project may be small scale industrial and small and large and other things, and the location is normally decided on the basis of project requirements. So the selection of project should be made in the basis of promoters and other things. Then fifth is counseling services. Basically selecting a suitable projects and different sources like government agencies, entrepreneurs development centers, small industries, services institutions, technical consultancies organization, etc. There are different kinds of consultancies and centers are available by the government and non-governmental agencies, and some other important credit and financial institution, non-government consultancies organization like Chamber of Commerce and Industries, institutional groups like the technical and consultancy organization. International collaboration is also there. So therefore the counseling services to the entrepreneurs are very important. Then the seventh point, problems faced by the entrepreneurs in the project identification. What kind of problems faced by the entrepreneurs in the project identification? So there are two kinds of project problems faced by the entrepreneurs, and in terms of project identification, basically entrepreneurs has faced many problems, but these two kinds of problems are there, the internal problems and the external problems. So internal problems are the four types of internal problems, like trusting on outside consultant. Second is the project goals and objectives. Third is the cost constraint, and fourth is the resource constraint. And there is external problems, non-compliances to the socio-economic objectives, government policies and regulations, and procedural of the finance, etc. And these are the terms of the related with the problems, and now discuss one by one. So basically internal problems are the first of all we discuss the internal problems. Internal problems are basically arise due to the restrictions and or management system which will be ultimately be responsible for the implementation of project. So there are four things. The first thing is trusting on outsider consultant. Basically, in order to prepare the feasibility report is in the formulation of the project, and entrepreneurs has to be trust outside. So when we go for the project formulation, and then first we need the feasibility study report. So basically feasibility study report is prepared by the many specialists or the professional persons, and that's why this is a dependability on outsiders. And so inviability or inability in the forms of preparing feasibility report is a major problem in the early implementation of project. Second thing is project goals and objectives. Generally, objectives of the project are decided by the top level management and personals and other teams members, and is not much involved in the determination of project objectives. So this is another major problems for the project teams to achieve the unrealistic objectives which is formulated by the top level management. Third is the cost constraint. Cost constraint, basically the every entrepreneurs cannot develop project management systems, organization structures, network analysis and other elements and within the budgeted cost and time schedule for early implementation of project. So that's why cost constraint is really very important for the project development and other things, because basically entrepreneurs cannot understand the or cannot develop the project management system. And for this resource constraint, basically availability of resources, that is both physical and non-physical resources, major problems for the entrepreneurship. When the project is in progress and work in progress or project in progress, then physical resources include the finance, manpowers, facilities and inventories, and non-physical resources include the patents, secret processes and unique experiences with and skills also theirs. Then now moves to the external problems. Basically external problems include the project environment comprises things and people situations outside a project. It also includes the size, nature, location and other things, and like constitute the environment of the project. Government policies and state capital market are also they affect the external factors. So there are three things. First thing is non-compliance to the socio-economic objectives. So these are the factors like size, nature, location and extent of the project shall create a problems for the entrepreneurs when the project does not compile with the socio-economic objectives of the economy. And second thing is government policies and the regulations. Basically government policies, and while we implementing the projects, government policies and rules and regulations are another important and hurdles and major terms which entrepreneurs are affected and delay in taking places of getting approval of the license, foreign collaborations and control of capital issues, clearance, environmental clearance, foreign exchange permitted, capital goods approval and import goods clearance, etc. So different things are there, and other is the procedure of finance. Basically procedure of finance means financial institution and banks are the major important external resources of the entrepreneurs for financing their projects. Complicated procedures and documentation of the systems of financial institution and bank make delay in getting the financial sanctioning for their project. Scarcity of funds and the main problems of the entrepreneurs while implementing the project timely. So these are the major problems which I discussed with you, internal and external problems and other things, and this is all about the project identification. This is all about the project identification. There are two parts of project identification I discussed with you, and because of the lengthy terms used in the project identifications. So in the ends I want to say something about the as a conclusion or summary of the project identification. Basically project identification is concerned with the collection of data, compilation and analysis of economic data for the eventual purpose of locating possible opportunities for investment and development. So the project identification is finding out the business opportunities which are visible and promising. But in order to grab the opportunities, first of all you just know the environment is to be analyzed and perceive the opportunities and availability of and that after all best proper identification of opportunities also there. So it has to be done in given environment also. Next thing is select the new best from the available resource, available ideas and other thing. Wide variety of resources should be tapped and best opportunity should be selected, and identification of new project is not an easy job because the success of project basically depends upon the project identification and idea generation. So when we generate an idea and then there lots of ideas are generated in the minds of the entrepreneurs, then rank them and then select best of one of the available resources and dependability and other things. All the terms are discussed in deeply and other things. Analyze and the data and other all the things, different sources of methods and help to develop the wide range of the ideas. And performance of existing industries and price trends, availability of raw material, skilled laborers, and the government policies, rules and regulation, technological development, trade fairs, unfilled psychological needs, etc. While identifying the project, and entrepreneurs face many problems also, and these problems are also faced by the entrepreneurs, and maybe internal problems and external problems and other constraints and of the government policy and regulation also there. So lots of things are there in the project identification. I hope you understand. Thank you very much.